My name is Lisa Shea, and we are looking at the Sony ZS-D50. This is a boombox, but it was a boombox that wasn't just about radio. It now has CD and tape player, along with the AM/FM radio, plus a line in, which I used a lot for playing with my keyboard, so I could play it out through these speakers. And it has a digital audio out. So this was an evolution of the traditional boombox of the 80s and 90s. I probably got this around the year 2000 when I was working as a manager at GeoCities, which was a social networking hub kind of place. So look at the main controls. You got the go for the tape, go for the CD, go for the radio, has the sleep function and so on. So this being fairly old, some of these aspects of it aren't working well anymore. So this is where the tape went in. It had auto reverse. Remember making mixtapes where you'd put a tape player by your radio and try to wait for your song to come on? So you slide, here I suppose I could show you that again. Slide the tape into this thing. Do both with one hand and close it down. Now the problem is that this isn't closing very well anymore. So now when you hit the buttons, it doesn't think there's a, well, it sort of does. It doesn't really think that there's a tape in there though, as you can hear it making those noises. So it's not seating very well anymore. So something just needs to be fixed in there. But normally you'd hit forward or back to play the different directions. And you can change the directional mode and reset the counter. So the problem is that when you put the tape in this chassis, it's not like really sitting down properly into the little area. So something needs to be tweaked. Not something that I'm going to personally try to work on. I've got more than enough. Sorry for the shakiness. All right, so now I'm down here. So this is the CD area. So we've got the CD open close. So let's see if I can hold this and push this at the same time. There we go. Out it pops. So that's the CD set, and that's where the laser is. So this has a similar problem. The laser is not working very well, and I probably have to get a CD cleaner. But if you put something there and hit close, it sucks it in quite fine. It's all happy in there. And now if we try to hit play, it does switch over to CD, tries to play it, and then it will say no disc, because it isn't able to sense the tracks on the disc. We'll just give it a second. No disc. So clearly there's a disc in there. Clearly something about the way it's reading it. So we just need to get a CD cleaner and get that in. But that's the status of the CD player. So then it does also have the line in and the radio band. So if we put radio band and pull up the antenna. So it's got an antenna. There's got to be some AM stations out there somewhere. Alright, so we don't get great reception here, but it does pull in stuff. FM. Got volume. With the equalizer bars. Mega bass. So you can kick in the bass or not if you want to. So, all the standard kinds of radio things. So if we pull the antenna back in again, it's got a carrying case, it's got a headphone jack. Go onto the back side of it. So I'm running it on power right now. It's got a line in, it's got a line out. It's got a digital optical. That's just a little plastic nub so that it stays clean. Power. And then let's pull up the batteries. So for the battery, it's got a smaller section there for 4 AA's, and then on top of the AA's you put in 8 D batteries. So the D or the C? D. Yeah, so 8 D batteries go on the top layer, and then other batteries go in the lower layer. So if you're not able to plug in, you're still able to use it with battery power. Chuck the antenna back in. Alright, so again, when I first got this, all the aspects worked well, but I haven't used the CD or the tape stuff for many, many years, and they seem to have need a little help now. Mostly I use it for the line in because it's got good speakers. I plug my keyboard into it, and then this can be the way the keyboard makes noise. But other than that, it's a cool little radio system, the ZS-D50. Let me know if you have any questions.